Nigerians, we are hustlers, bro. You think we'll just sit down and the world was not going to chop Afrobeat?
Right.
We're just going to sit down and be singing Afrobeat only in Nigeria. We are hustlers. We are everywhere already. Like we were building our market before we even knew we were building a market.
I want you guys to list your top 5 Afrobeat song of all time. But caveat, I want you to add a love song in there.
WETEGO out now. So by that time it will be out.
Yeah,
it has Young John and Fino.
This is where Lagos meets London, where Peckham boys chilling Osaka, London. As Muritala Mohammed, Heathrow is where London Bridge links Third Milan Bridge via Coast. This is where Lagos meets London.
What's good, people? You're tuned in to the best Nigerian podcast, Home and Abroad. Welcome to Lagos meets London, live and direct. It's your boy OJ, not Simpson. And I'm here with my familia, the best co-host in the all internet, the best female co-host on the all internet.
No, they wash me, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen.
After you mess up, you now be washing me. It's your favorite girl, Alice, and we are back for another juicy episode of Lagos meets London. Guys, today is going to be an interesting one, but I'm going to let OJ just do the intro. Oh, yeah, now.
Guys, this is our first guest of 2025.
Woo!
We're so happy.
Clap now. You don't want to clap. Clap.
Our first guest of 2025.
With an S.
With an S.
Yeah.
So, guys, we have been privileged. We've been blessed to have somebody that's very dynamic in terms of like the Nigerian music industry. Someone that's paved his own way and then just up and above. What it did his girlfriends in uni, they still don't know till today. But maybe he'll be here to tell us by himself today. Guys, we've got one. In fact, he's one of the most funniest people in the Nigerian entertainment industry, but people don't actually know. But you can see bits of it here and there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, audio listeners, video viewers, Lagos, London, we've got Blaqbonez with us here today.
Woo!
Thank you for having me. What camera am I supposed to look at?
That camera.
You can look at this one.
You.
That's
one.
your one.
That's you right there.
Oh, is there anything you wanted to say to the London babes? Just for...
No, I need to first talk to you guys for being late.
Oh, wow.
You guys?
Yes, brought you onto camera.
Bring it on.
Yes. I want to hear your apology loudly in the public.
So
your first interview, first guest of the year.
How do you guys want to get it? May busy.
If you're not busy, bro.
The Maybach is coming.
They say we buy Lambo this year.
No, Maybach. I don't ask them what Maybach is. It's a Maybach.
Yeah, I know, but I'm referring to that. What's his name? What's
Me, I go buy Lambo, no be you.
DJ Chicken. He said, they asked him, he said, you say sleep care. I won't buy Lambo this year. So we don't see. But it's on me, guys. It's on OJ, and I'm very sorry, Blaqbonez. We're very sorry.
He claims it's the puff or one thing like that.
But the puff kind of made me
compensate a little bit.
50%.
50%, okay, bro. Bro, can you... Let's get you to intro yourself.
Oh yeah, man. So of course, man, you know Blaqbonez did not come alone. Of course, he likes to help people. This man is a very great man. He's always helping people right from the time he was born up till now. So yeah, my name is Major AJ. I'm an Afrobeats artist. I am part of the BCG, you know, the Booty Clappers gang.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we need to actually touch it.
I'm here. I'm an Afrobeats artist as well in Chocolate City too with Blaqbonez. We have a record together.
Nice
to be here, guys.
Nice
we're
to
so
have
happy to have you. We're happy. Like this is. Do you live in London or you guys are just?
Nah. We're just here to do some work.
Just some work. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice
you're popping out in the colors. We're in winter, by the way. You guys are wearing too much colors for winter.
Even me.
No, them.
I mean, they have to maintain steez.
I
Home and
love
abroad.
steez.
But you guys like specifically have like
winter
less
clothes.
colors in
Yes,
winter.
like neutral.
I've been noticing everybody's like black, white,
yeah,
like very
very
they were staring
toned
at us on the streets like where
these guys going?
They're good. You look like you're going to a carnival and it's raining outside.
Oh wow.
But we love to see it. Bring
but
the
the thing
vibe.
is in winter time, everyone's just like black tracksuit or black hoodie, black jacket, everything.
I guess it's
out.
to match the atmosphere, the weather. You know, it's outside, it's cold, it's dreary.
And black is good for heat and everything.
Exactly.
True. Helps
So
you stay warm.
So stay warm more.
Have you ever been in London in the summer?
Funny enough, I don't think so.
Wow.
I swear, funny enough, I always somehow miss this London summer.
We need to change.
Maybe I have actually. Maybe
if you have,
you'll know. You'll remember.
Like one of those carnivals.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Carnivals are all
and it
in
was
the
warm
summer.
around there.
Yeah.
It's the best. I would say personally, it's the best.
It's
time
our
of the
version
year.
of warm. I wouldn't say it's the warmest, but it's our UK's version of
Actually,
warm.
no. I've been here in summer.
In summer.
A lot. I've done like shows, but like I think the reason why is because for the few times I've been here in summer, I've just come in and gone out really fast. You know, come in for a show and go out really fast. So I don't think I've usually when I'm here for like longer periods, it's usually not summer.
Yeah. Before we get into it, guys, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all our social media platforms, our streaming platforms. We're on YouTube. We are on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. On our platforms, we're on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Also on Twitter as well. So let's get the conversation popping on there. Listen, thank you guys for coming today. You know, not so nice start to the conversation, but we'll get started. Are we playing a game?
Yeah, so since we have Afrobeat heritage in the house, Afrobeat superstar, Afrobeat coming up, there's this game I wanted us to play just to see if everyone can bring out their phones. But we would normally have.
Please try and turn off the sound.
But it's just silent. Your notes. I want you to go to your notes.
Okay.
And we're gonna, in this part of the episode, we'll speed it up. Just so I want you guys to list your top 5 Afrobeat song of all time. But caveat, I want you to add a love song in there. And then we can like compare lists
A love
as we go.
song.
Eesh.
Does it matter the generation?
No. You can cut across.
All
So you can use different metrics. You can cut across music that is timeless. It can be one-hit wonders, but at that time, the cultural impact that it had at that time, how it transcended. It can be a new song now that you think is gonna like years to come.
5 of all time.
5 of all time.
Right.
In this our space. In this our. I mean, you said no, they do Afrobeat.
Yeah. No. No. Yeah.
No, many Nigerian artists now they say
They're denouncing
they are
Afrobeats.
denouncing Afrobeats, but it's something that we all listen to growing up, regardless of like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys actually
I think my
took
list
this
is
serious.
ready now.
You think your list is ready?
Yeah.
All right.
man.
Let's start with your love songs. Everyone start.
Wait, there has to be a love.
There has to be a love song in there.
Yeah, there's a love song in here.
There
of
has to be a
course.
love song in there.
I mean, the greatest Nigerian songs definitely love songs did there.
Literally.
If we're saying
I love the
facts.
sell in Nigeria now.
Fuck,
Yeah.
come on. They go find me, come on. FC go find me, come on. I don't have any Wizkid song in here.
Ben, are you really an FC?
It's personal to you now.
No, there's no. That's what I'm saying.
It's
They're
like
going to find me. Is your list ready?
Yeah, my
Your
list is
five.
ready.
All right, let's start with Blaqbonez. What's your?
No, I'm not
No,
starting
your
with my
love
list.
song. No, we're not going to.
okay.
We're not breaking down the whole list straight
I
away.
don't think you should even ask of a love song. 'Cause what if I have other songs and they are love songs?
But you need to pick that your one love song that is going to represent your love song in this category, because we have to all agree. Okay, yeah, that
This is
song
the greatest love song.
This is
The greatest love song
we all know
Nigeria
now.
ever been. African Queen, bro. Like,
I don't think so.
I don't think so,
that's
you
the
know.
greatest
I don't
love
think so,
song,
you know.
bro.
I don't think so.
It's
There-
your personal
I
opinion or the
categorically
greatest.
believe there's
I
no
believe there's no song
greater love song.
That
Not even
Two-Face-
Perfect Gentleman.
Bro.
It's
Oh
easy.
my gosh, that's mine.
Perfect Gentleman.
That's
that was
What
a
about
moment.
Olufumi?
That's why I say it
Perfect
can.
Gentleman was a moment. Yeah, you're
No.
talking about all time. You
That
said all
song,
time.
that song was the greatest song for like a decade
decades.
or
True.
Bro, like
That's
this
true.
is
You
not.
can't
this
argue
is-
with
this
that.
is
bro,
not
do you know
2-3 years,
when they
bro.
listed the top ever all time records, Afrobeats?
Bro,
It's
that was
number
the
one.
first thing I wrote on
It
this
was
my
number one.
list.
Me
bro.
too.
Really?
I'm not even
Swear.
fucking joking.
I agree. I can't disagree with African Queen.
Mine is Perfect Gentleman.
Mine was
Shantizo.
Perfect Gentleman too.
That song is
Nah,
beautiful.
man. Sorry, Shantizo, it was lit, but
No, that's a very good one,
was a
but
very good song.
African
It's not
Queen
in terms
is
of
in a
like
different
the
tier.
way African Queen has already like even till today.
I think that African
Exactly.
Queen is still relevant.
of all
today.
time, exactly. Like
So-
songs have moments. So when you say of all time, it's just like saying all time basketball player, you're like all career, like yeah, African Queen is still.
All right.
So what other songs? Let me read out my own. Cast, Shalipoppi Odumodublvck, The Video Fire, Burna Boy Last, and Nice Congo Assault.
Bro, your all time Afrobeats, your cast is there.
Bro, Cast, I'm telling you, Cast is one of the greatest Afrobeat song of all time.
Of all time.
I'm telling you.
That's a very big allegation.
Cast
is
one of the greatest biggest-
Cast is one of the biggest bangers I've ever heard. Like,
Yeah, that's
like
also-
a
why-
moment. But you know, of all time, bruh, man.
I feel like for me, it will go in
So
there.
let me read my list because I disagree with you. I feel like you are not answering.
I'm not repping
You are
well.
not answering of all time well. So mine is Two-Face, of course, African Queen, P Square, No One Like You.
Okay.
Wizkid, All At Your Boy, Burna Boy,
All At Your Boy
Burna
has to
Boy,
be there.
Like to Party, and Aye by Davido.
Okay.
Okay,
I need to clap. No, wait, Alice, wait. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. He knows.
I think
he knows his music.
What's yours?
He knows music.
Look look at it. Mine is Ye Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Olufumi by
Olufumi, that's a legendary
right?
record, yeah.
And then Like to Party by Burna Boy and Olasho Boy Wizkid.
Wow, that's a
I
very
agree
good
with
list,
Olufumi.
especially with
Alright.
Ye.
What is this list again? What is it called?
Your
Greatest
all-time
all-time.
favorite.
But they've
Your
done better
all-time
than
favorite
like,
songs?
yeah, top 5.
The question has changed.
Is it like all-time favorite
Well,
or the
to
greatest?
you, greatest.
To you, what
Greatest.
would you say if someone said
Favorite
to
is
you?
different from greatest.
No,
though.
to you. Yeah, your own. your own-
No. My favorite, I know what I like.
No.
Greatest is you have to admit the greatness.
We really did you write this question down? Because I feel like we've lost touch
But
of
the
what
question
the
is,
question
what
really
is the
was.
top? What would you guys say is the top 5 greatest Afrobeats record of all time?
Bruh.
So what's yours? What's your list?
Bro, my list is simple, man. It's a simple list, bro.
So let's have it.
African Queen, Odumodublvck, Ye, If, and Am I Safe?
Am I safe? Yes. Am I safe?
That's
This
a good list.
this is a list of like
yes.
greatest
I
shit.
feel like it's only me and Black, and you touched a bit on legendary.
Right.
You are
You
just
are
your
just-
favorite.
I said
your
If
playlist.
too now.
No.
David-
That's why I
If.
feel like your list is
Your list is your
Your list is
favorite.
your
no.
favorite.
I think his list is an engineered list. It's
I
an
can't do PR.
yes, it's an engineered.
It is an
It's an engineered list for talkability. Did you get?
True.
If we all have
No.
if we all have the actual greatest songs, there will not be talkability.
Exactly.
Right. So now that you've put something that most of us would consider as an imposter, we now have that
Now we're
conversation.
having
Social
the
media
But,
is going to be
but genuinely, I actually think cast in terms of when it was released compared to any banger in the
Bruh, first
past.
of all, let me tell you one thing, yeah. To add the cast to the greatest songs ever, it has not been released long enough.
Exactly.
to
You
even
understand?
know
Qualified.
He
that's
did
gonna
it
be
for
added.
talkability, bro.
Yes, exactly.
This
Don't
clip,
worry, you've been
this
been
exact
exposed,
clip is
bro.
going to blow up
You
on
have
the
been
internet.
exposed.
He knows what he did
Enjoy
when he
yourself.
was when he was sitting at
swear to
home.
God, actually.
Yeah, when he was
can't.
sitting at home, he was preparing
No.
this shit. Like,
He was
okay,
like,
how do I? Okay,
what do I do?
I'll
No,
put
I
African
have
Queen.
to-
I'll
I'll
put
put cast.
Perfect Gentleman. This one, then I'll just choke this one.
Black will say, no, of course,
Yeah.
do not agree. Oh, yes, we can. Okay.
I have to
We
back
saw
him
through
up.
it, bro.
The
Wallahi.
thing is with OJ, yeah, I think he didn't really answer the question properly, even though we came up with the question together. I think you put your favorite in there. Let's just be
Exactly.
honest.
If you tell me
put
it's your favorite,
in
that's why I
there.
kept trying to understand the question.
I think
if
you
you're
put your
asking
favorite in there.
Afrobeat history,
Yeah.
you feel
They've
me?
not even done time enough to be part of
It's
history.
not last year.
Okay, let me ask you
Yes.
something. Okay, if you wanted to look at songs in terms of like numbers, let's.
This is not numbers. What numbers does
Even
African Queen
okay.
have?
So, bro, numbers,
This is not
numbers,
numbers, bro.
CK Love wanted in the greatest Afrobeat song of our
Exactly. Like
generation.
it's
That's
not
what I'm saying.
numbers.
You cannot look
If it
at
was
it in
numbers,
terms
we
of
would have been
numbers.
saying calm down,
Calm down.
and all the biggest this thing. That was not
Okay,
the. I'm
so
looking
should
at
I
it
even tell
on a
you one
different key,
other
bro.
beautiful fact? Cast is not even the greatest song by both artists on the record. It is not the biggest song by
What's
both
the biggest
artists on the
song?
record.
What's
No,
the
no, no.
biggest
You
song?
can I can
It's
argue
Cast their
that it
bigger
is.
songs.
I can
What
argue
is
that it
Elon
is.
Musk not bigger for
No,
Shalipoppi
no,
than
no.
Cast.
No, Cast
Hello,
is bigger.
let me tell you.
Hello,
Wait, let me
Lolo.
tell
Are
you
you
something.
sure?
Cast is a
Charlie,
monster.
Cast is
Shalipoppi
big, Sha.
was
Cast
at the
is big,
stadium
Sha.
with Burna
Cast
Boy,
is big, Sha.
and
Cast
when he
is
was
big.
singing Elon
Nah, that
Musk,
song
nobody knew
No,
Elon
that time he
Musk.
was still younger.
But when
younger.
this was last year, Burna Boy Stadium
Oh,
last year
really?
in London. Yeah, when he brought him out.
You know, Cast had the viral, Cast
Yeah,
had the
that's what I'm
viral,
saying,
it's
in
true,
term-
true.
Cast-
But brother, your list is still not. There's no way.
They're saying I
greatest,
engineered.
no.
That for me though.
Yes,
We have to
no.
touch all generations. That's why I try to
Olufumi
do.
now.
Exactly, like you see, like that list is a beautifully engineered list. It's
doctor
engineered so that it makes sense.
Exactly.
We have a little bit of the new, so that it's
the Benin boys will
virality.
like
Nobody wants to sit down and be arguing. You know.
Exactly. True
If-
talk.
But I agree with your list, to be honest. Ye has to be there, and African Queen has to be there.
Absolutely.
Olufumi
Definitely.
by Star Plus is really one of the greatest
It's the
Afrobeats records,
greatest,
honestly.
yeah.
Because
It
Yeah, I agree.
like the records I put on my list are records that shaped the game. If you take out these records, I don't think Afrobeats will be where they are today.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? I think that Afrobeat will still be here today.
Because someone else
If you
will do
take
the
out
same
like
thing.
this world, that's
the
how I
world
believe
works.
the world works.
But do you think to this level,
Every space.
to this mass that it is
Honestly,
right now,
I
do you
think every
so?
space, right, is meant to happen. We are just a few
already- yeah.
persons that are stepping into positions.
It's
is
already
going to
if
happen.
one person
bro.
doesn't get in that position.
Like, bro,
one day,
Nigerians,
someone
we
else
are
would
we are
have been-
hustlers, bro. You think
Yeah.
we'll just sit down and the world was not going to chop Afrobeat?
Right.
We're just going to sit down and be singing Afrobeat only in Nigeria.
True talk.
We are hustlers. We are everywhere already. Like we were were building our market before we even knew we were building the market.
Exactly.
And I think this is a perfect ground to go into that tweet. Did you find it?
So basically, there's this tweet, Culture Custodian, they came up with, like, they did like a, they did an article to say...
Doctored article.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's a doctored article, but
What's with you guys and doctoring stuff?
you know, they're in the industry.
I'm just
So
kidding.
they were just talking about how Afrobeats is no longer for the people back home. And now the artists, everyone, even promoters, producers, DJs, everyone is trying to cater to the diasporan crowd, to the diasporan air. And even shows that they're putting together, the shows they're doing, artists are doing more shows abroad than they're even doing in Nigeria. Yeah. So what do you guys think about that?
It's a very simple reason. The streams in Nigeria versus the streams abroad is like the disparity is crazy. Like if you 1 million streams, from all over the world almost equates like 100 million streams from Nigeria. So the first time you get your back end and you see that, you know that shit, I have to try to
break into this community
places,
if you want to make, like the streams in other regions. And I feel like it's an economic
it's worth way
thing,
more.
It's like part of the things that has affected Nigeria. Still the economy, the everything.
These platforms are still new in Nigeria, They don't have that level of subscriber base. Nigerians are not even ready to pay proper subscription, shit. So once you see those numbers, it just automatically says, okay, we gotta...
You have to cater, you have to now look for a
this
way
is the
to
audience
cater
that
to
would... Because at the end of the day, if you look at it, right, if you have those type of numbers and this thing, that's kind of like it keeps going, streams keep going forever.
Yeah.
You get, like you're at 90, you probably can't perform, but you earning from streams.
Getting streams.
So like,
The question was Afrobeats to the world, but what's left for Nigeria? Because as you've been saying, a lot of these Afrobeats artists, they're now not even trying to push their music in Nigeria where it originates from.
So I think
I don't think there's anybody that's not.
There's nobody that's not pushing in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Last December, you could see that Burna Boy and Wizkid.
Yeah.
So right now, Burna Boy just dropped the record. Yeah, and me and Black were saying in the apartment the other day that Black was like, that record is not for Nigeria, that new song. You can hear that it's like a lot of the international Afrobeat elements. When Burna wants to do his whole... Yeah, so but before
Please,
then...
just to cut you this thing, please. Don't be saying what Black said. Say what the fuck you want to say, bro.
I knew that was an intentional setup. Before the fans go say, Black said that.
That's it, bro.
No, but so like, no, it wasn't like...
I think the song is more of a performance record. I feel like sometimes there's the difference between different types of records, right? I think some songs are meant to... A touring artist like Burna Boy, that will always go crazy.
Right.
Versus a streaming song like tested, approved, and trusted. I just feel like there are different types of music.
But I feel I understand where you're coming from, right? But I feel like with these Afrobeats artists, don't you think they need to always make music to appease to those where that's made them famous, that's actually pushed their music initially?
There's nobody that doesn't do that.
I think we had a moment where the likes of like Wizkid, he completely deviated from Afrobeats.
Never. There's never been a time Wizkid deviated.
When was
Even
that? What
Sam from the
album
other
was that?
side, he was experimenting with Afrobeats. These are the things that change the culture. Bro, so let me give you an example. It's just like how, as a footballer now, if you're playing do you think Messi does not think to sit down to think about new strategies?
Right.
Like, of course, like, if you're a pioneer or something, if you have, like, you want to, like, we all experiment. You want to just try and see how you can also, like, push maybe Afrobeat. Like, I feel like that sounds from the other side. It was experimenting. Because that time it was abroad. There was this guy, Tidal sign, and it was okay with a lot of people. So, it's like, I don't think there's ever been any time our artists, like, even if for David, all of them, they rap they sing in their local dialect. It's still Afrobeats. Just trying to...
I think why we wanted to bring that up is because you guys are you understand more than just people that will be on Twitter just speaking or writing an article.
You're in the industry itself.
From what you've just said now is like there's no like what you mentioned about whiskey. They're not deviating away. They're just looking for our news. Yeah, we need. If you're doing something, like I think Odumodublvck was saying it the other day. Say, because we know this rap, like the way they're already used to the traditional way, they say waiting they do not be rap. Yeah. But you have to look for other ways to continue to reinvent. Yeah. I think that's what I'm looking for. You have to continue to reinvent.
Yeah. Remember like the bunch, like Oliver Twist.
Yeah, right. That was also a good shout for like one of the biggest records.
One of the biggest records as well. Like, you know, it wasn't like it was trying to change anything. It was just breaking into new territories. You can see what that song did.
Yeah, it did quite well.
Do you find that you need to? You're a Nigerian artist. You hail from Nigeria. Do you find that you need to keep trying different sounds because people's tastes are changing on a regular basis? Do you find that you need to try different type of music, try different type of vibes, just to find, you know, what will appease to the people, or do you just stick true to, I'm doing this. This is my vibe. I want to do this, no matter what everybody wants.
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know, so. You obviously want to make the music that you want to listen to, you know. At the same time, you want to make, you know, songs that people, you know, that people naturally gravitate to.
Right.
But like, there's so many different ways to make music. So I'm sure there's always a common ground between you, what you like, and what the people would also feel. So, you know, you have to just be in those pockets, you know. And then for me, it's also like entertaining myself and just making music, because you don't really know what the people will like until it's created, you know, and people hear it and, you know, they decide how they feel about it.
Yeah. So people catch on, really. You just do what you need to do and let them catch on.
Yeah.
To the vibe.
Yeah. Me, I'm guilty of always just trying to do shit. Like, I'm always just trying to do something else.
Because when I was doing research for this episode, I was listening to all the albums, and I can see from one record, you're rap. You would know this guy's just rapping.
So many.
Yeah, it's just rapping. You wouldn't even know that this person is a Nigerian. Yeah. And then on another record, you're speaking. Oh, you're blending the Afrobeats and everything. Let's talk about your journey, like from the beginning, from when obviously you went to OAU, Obafemi Awolowo University. For people that don't, is that where you discovered that, okay, let's try this thing?
No, I already started before, you know, like just while I was like preparing for JAMB.
Okay.
You know,
so was this from school? You already doing it from school?
No. Like that moment where I was preparing for JAMB, that's when I started rapping, and I just kind of liked it as a hobby, and I just kept on doing it. So it wasn't really like serious till like much later. But I liked it, so I just kept on doing it.
So what pivotal moments in your career did you know, okay, now I am actually, this is my profession now?
The moment I got out of school, I was like, okay.
Like out of uni?
Yeah, out of uni. It's like, now you have to face like reality. This is your job, you know. I technically had a degree, you know, so I had to like, okay.
What was your degree in?
Computer engineering.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I studied computer science.
Yeah, I'm mad.
This is a pressing boys.
Pressing what?
So yeah, you have a degree in computer engineering.
Yeah.
And then you come out of uni, you're facing it full time. In terms of what challenges let's talk about you, where did you live growing up?
Lagos.
You lived in Lagos, then you went to Ibadan is Obafemi Awolowo in Ibadan?
Ife. Yeah, Ife.
You went to Ife, and then now you're back to Lagos now.
Yeah.
So what challenges did you face to say, okay, now this is a market that it's not easy to navigate, but you're still crafting your own path. What were the early onset, the challenges that you faced?
For me, you know, I never really made the music that, you know, was naturally like, you know, ready-made for Nigerians, you know. So I had to like create my own audience, you know, build them for years, you know, just keep building, you know, adding brick by brick and stuff like that. So I built my audience to the point whereby we could like go against the grain, You know, like my fans could make enough noise. You know how you make a song that's not really supposed to be mainstream, but like it becomes mainstream. You know, like when I dropped like Back in Uni, I could add this tweet about how if you look at the charts, like there was nothing like that.
You brought a different flavor
to the music.
It's another song that I'd say definitely one of the biggest songs, 2023. And it started...
That was 2022 actually.
2022, sorry. Mm-hmm. It started all of this like collaborating UK, Nigeria, because you did it with J5.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, when I had J5 and then all the instrument, I was like, okay, this is something that is actually going to continue happening with the UK, Nigerian artists, the collab and everything. So how did that collaboration come about?
So like he tweeted something that he would love to work with like Nigerian artists, and you know, we spoke in the DMs and we're like, okay, when next year in London we'll link up. And you know, when we were in London, we linked up, and it was like a short 1 or 2 hour session, but like Back in Uni and Fashion Nova. I don't even know Fashion Nova.
Yeah, I know Fashion Nova.
Yeah, we made both songs in that session, you know. Crazy. Like every time I link J5, it's just always, you know, mad stuff that comes out of it.
That was a short, you know, session you had. What inspires your music? You know, you sing about young preacher. Are you a preacher?
I was preaching on that album.
You were.
He was.
You were speaking some gospel. Yeah. But what inspires your music? You know, I know you talk about girls, you talk about Fashion Nova, fashion, but how do you get all these, you know, you're in the studio with someone like J5 who's done quite well in his career and stuff. How did you get in the studio and you start to make the music in such a short space of time?
It was just all about like confidence, I guess, because when I first got the office, J5 is J5, right? So he was playing one beat like this, you know. So I had this beat in mind for you when you get here. I was listening to this beat. I was trying to force my head on top of the beat, but like it wasn't going. And I was like, to tell J5 that the beat that he was preparing is not going. It was tough. I was like, J5, this one is not going, you know. Let's start another one, you know. And he was really like, you know, chill, like, oh yeah, it's not, yeah, this one, let's quickly, you know. And that kind of made the, you know, lighten the room and everything was less tense. And then as soon as he played the first thing he played was like the Back in Uni chords, you know, and then like immediately the first vibe I had was Other Hearts Are Broken, Lekki, Only God Fit to Protect Me, and I just had it, and then I recorded it on the mic. I didn't even like it. Do you get like?
That's one of my favorite songs.
That's one of my favorite songs ever.
I didn't like it at first. You know, when I put it on the mic, I don't know. It was the pressure of the moment or something. Like I was like, I don't know. And then he liked it, and I was like, bro, this is so fire. Da da da. And you know, I took it back to Nigeria and I finished it. But that moment kind of made me respect like producers a lot too, because I realized that song would never have existed if he never played those chords.
Right.
So.
What the situation did happen? All the arts that you broke in Lekki.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. How many arts did you break in Lekki?
So like I think like my music comes from like, you know, my reality, you know, and stuff. So a lot of people, I don't feel like I'm breaking hearts particularly, because I feel like I can communicate kind of, but sometimes it just ends up that way and nothing anybody could do about it. Do you feel me? So it just happened that I had broken a lot of hearts, you know, and a lot of people were upset with me, you know, for different things. Even though I tried to
patch up relationships.
I didn't try to patch up relationships, but like I tried so it wouldn't be that.
Okay.
But he ended up being that.
Everyone.
Exactly.
And then you just can't. But it's nice that you made money from all your bad behaviors.
That's actually like, you know, that song was so like, I had the song, I wasn't even confident. J5 posted it on his own. Like he posted it on his page.
Yeah, I think the tweet he posted was, I think he said something, I just made the record with this, like, he said something, this is one of the best or greatest record or something of all time.
When he posted it and he went crazy, that's when my guys were like, bro, let's go and let's drop this song.
Do it. But you didn't believe in that music, and if J5 did not really like tell you that this is fire and stuff, have you also had like other songs that till today you haven't dropped because you're
Bro, there's a billion songs.
Right.
Nobody truly knows anything, right? Nobody's opinion is accurate. You just have to,
trial and
as the
error?
artist, you have to just do what you think is best for you at the moment. So there's a ton of songs. You know, if every artist releases every song that he has really dropped,
saturation in the
bro,
market.
it might actually even be mad because there's a guy in is in New York or somewhere that has dropped like 6 albums last year, you know, and the guy was like shitting on everybody. It was like, oh, all of you guys that hold your music, the world wants to hear it, da da da. And he's very like, he was successful with that style, you know. So nobody truly knows. Like if you release every song in your that you record, maybe you will actually be in a much better place. Who knows? But like,
I want to hear from you. Being on the same label as Black, you know, he's very successful in his music. You're just starting out. Do you draw inspiration from each other?
Yeah, so he inspires me, of course. Like, we have a record together as well.
Oh, nice.
So is this a true story?
Yeah, man, it's a true story because you know, like, so let me tell you the story of the song. So basically, you know, Black was always preaching like there's no love. Like, he was always preaching. Like,
He's always on that.
Like,
say that I cannot get married.
Yeah,
there's
you know,
no
and
love.
they say like
he doesn't believe in
they
love.
say what an elder sees, you know, while sitting down, a child cannot see it, you know. So me, that at
Say
that
it
point,
in Yoruba.
it's just like
Say it
we speak with it. I'm not
Wait,
sorry.
hold on. I don't know if I know that.
Okay.
But I don't know if I know that parable in Yoruba.
Emeka, do you know it's in Yoruba?
no.
It makes
It's not Yoruba,
Blaqbonez.
I know.
It's not Yoruba, but I don't know that parable in
Blaqbonez.
contact. I
But
can't
he
say
has
it
an
in
album
Yoruba.
called Emeka Must Shine. I was
His
going to
name
even
is don't
ask.
form familiarity. His name is Blaqbonez. You're at work.
Emeka.
Which
Yeah.
one be Emeka?
Okay, fine. Blackbone. Okay.
Okay.
Blackbone
Ó
to
ní
you.
pé nǹkan tí àgbà bá jókòó tó bá rí
Yes.
kọ́mọdé bá
tó bá gorí
tó bá
orúkọ
gorí
gan kò
igi
lè
kò
rí.
lè rí.
Yes, yeah.
That's
So
what
me,
it
I
means.
was, you know, I went to school in university.
But why did you have to like make your voice deeper to even say that part?
No, it's a Yoruba thing.
Your voice
No, it's a Yoruba thing. It's a Yoruba.
man.
As he was saying the thing, he had to.
You had to just become an
to show
elder
like, no,
all of a
yes,
sudden.
ẹni tó bá there's a way.
Now so that they talk for Yoruba movie now.
Yes,
Everywhere,
you have to just
everybody
make
has
your
to be
voice
silent.
deeper.
They become play instrumental for the back end.
But yeah.
Back to you. The origin of the story behind the
Yeah,
song.
so basically, you know, I didn't grow up in Lagos. I grew up in like the northern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
And then I went to school in Kwara State. So finishing uni, like I could not do music fully because I was in school. I was just doing it as a student artist. Then I moved to Lagos. So I was new in Lagos. But I was already a fan of Blaqbonez since I was in uni because I started off as a rapper, you know, exactly. And he always preached it that no love, or these girls will protect your heart, protect your bank account. Oh, bro, I thought he was joking, you know. Then I went to fall in love, you know, with a Lagos girl.
Error.
Bro, and bro, you know, she chopped my eye so much. I just had to.
Was she a baddie? Now,
Yeah,
baddie
man, the
before
baddies.
love.
Yeah. And one thing about me, you know, I think I like baddies, you know, and I feel like
you and
that's
me, bro.
Who doesn't like a baddie?
you get me? Like,
like a
I feel
baddie,
like
bro.
I feel like that's where. So the
living
the
on
men
the
that have
edge.
won in life are those that find God-fearing baddies. There are some baddies that are good.
God-fearing and baddie.
There are some God-fearing baddies. Yeah,
Yeah, God-fearing, but
it's scarce. It's scarce, but you can find them. They are few. They are actually their species are actually good.
I just feel like you can find a body that will be, if you're the highest bidder in
if you're the highest bidder, they should never stay with you because you can never be the highest bidder.
No, so
forever.
you kind of need people that like that don't even go with the highest bidder
Exactly.
type thing, you know.
If you because you can never be the highest bidder forever. Can you ever?
You
be the
can
richest
never
man
be the
forever?
highest
Never,
bidder.
no.
So it has to be somebody that is.
So there are
not-
some baddies now that are educated, smart, and they have like they know their
Yeah.
value. You don't get what I'm saying? Because
Sorry, I watched a tweet. Was it a tweet like something on Instagram where this woman went to church and she was telling the pastor, she was like, "Pastor, I can't get married because all the baddies I get in the man." And the pastor was advising him. This is probably a gospel you might want to preach. The pastor was like, "You also need to." And
Body up.
baddie up. He was like, you know, a baddie can cater to a man. He almost wanted to say a baddie can fuck, but he had to remember that he was in the church. So,
Yeah.
you know, Christian ladies, you need to baddie up.
I mean, I feel like it's not even about Christian ladies. It's in general. You get me? Because like in general, like I feel like you just want, okay, I feel like, so first thing, yeah, I feel like the whole world, we should be more self-aware. I feel like there's so many people that are not self-aware. A lot of people are, either they're choosing to be plain delusional or just intentionally, you understand? Like, just ignore it. Because I don't know why you like something, then you go and marry or settle down for the total opposite of it.
Right.
You get me? So maybe you like, a curvy lady. Maybe you like, the kind of vibe you like is something else. Bruh, then you see, you get me, some people are like, totally different. So I feel like that's already like a problem.
Right.
No, I think you must take an L. You must take an L
in a way, right?
Like
You must take what, sir?
you must take an L. So you have to choose what
Oh,
your
you
L
have to
is
choose
going
what
Yes, you can't have it all. Yes.
Yeah, you have to take one L. So I think sometimes in life it's like going through everybody that you meet and everything and find the L that you are willing to take.
That we're going to stick with. That
Right.
works
Get.
for you.
So,
Right.
because you must take L, bro. You
So
must take L.
you were heartbroken.
Yeah, and then, I
made
made
that
the
record,
record because
yeah,
like I was heartbroken. Because like, I mean, the best music comes from, real life experiences. And after I made the record was so fire. I went to Blaqbonez video shoot and we're just playing records in his car. He was supposed to jump on another record of mine. He had promised me a verse. Then he heard that one. It was like, nah, this is the one I want. Yeah. Yeah, I just went to meet him. I just made the record. And yeah, fire. Shout out to Black for that
All
record.
right, they're already telling us that we need to wrap up. The tour manager. and
Amazing.
everything. So let's talk about consistency. So consistency is coming out the 26th of Feb.
Actually, no.
Oh, you've pushed it again.
Yeah.
Have
So-
you pushed it or?
I never really had a date for it. If I'm
But we've
being
been
honest,
seeing
When does this podcast come out?
in about
In a
week or so?
A week, yeah.
Okay.
we've been seeing the dates 25th of Feb.
26th.
Yeah,
26th.
26th of Feb.
Yeah.
Feb is someone else is dropping.
So
Okay.
you're dropping it. So would I say you're dropping a song with AJ Tracy on the 26th?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
So you're just you're just dribbling.
So
us.
I
you guys
just
should
I
just be
posted
ready.
that on the 1st of January because I just felt like I had it in my phone and I wanted the fans to hear it, for like a limited type hearing shit. Like I want you to just have it at the back of your mind while we do whatever we're doing this year. You just need to know that this is here.
There's something coming. So the album
Yeah.
is coming this year, but you just don't
Yeah,
know the
it's
time.
called No Excuses.
No Excuses. So it's not. So consistency is a song on No
It's the
Excuses.
intro.
It's the intro. Okay. So is there anything you wanted to share with us about the album?
Who we seen on the album? Who's on the album?
It's pretty early to be sharing those information. The album is far. So
Wow.
come
So
and
it's still
interview
far.
me again.
So
I'll come back.
Exactly.
Okay, we're happy. We're happy.
We'd love to have
we're
you back.
100% happy for you to come back. Like they said, we need to round up.
Yeah.
We have a game that we wanted to play with you just at the end, just to wrap everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sent it to you. It's there.
I
I texted it to you.
Don't got it.
Definitely.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Quickly.
So we know your football compilation has gone viral.
yes, sir.
He said, yes, sir. So we put together a small game that we
Okay.
could just
In the entertainment industry,
Musicians
in Nigeria, musicians, rappers, people in the club scene, so and so. Say something if you hear a footballer better than the names that I'm gonna mention.
No. If you say something, if he has a name better than him as a footballer,
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Zlatan.
Wait.
You have
I'm
to,
supposed to say
if you
something
don't
before.
want
if
to,
you think that player is
Better than me, I say
then
nothing,
you
abi?
admit that,
Okay.
oh yeah.
and if not, don't say anything.
All right.
Yeah. Zlatan. Fouls. Yemoli.
Yeah, well, this is good.
So it's not. It's how you pass
Yeah,
you.
well, this is good.
Okay, continue.
I still got some more names. Shank. Okay. Odumodublvck. Oh, okay. Funny Kante. Mayokun. Wow.
I've seen Mayokun's brother and he plays so well. I'm not sure I've seen Mayokun, but like it feels
If
like
his
if
brother
they
is
were
that good.
brother, yeah, like brothers. So
It
like,
might be in the blood.
you get? I don't know, man.
So you sabi ball.
Oh, Black
it's
plays.
So obviously, I'm going to hype myself. Do you understand?
Obviously,
So
yeah.
you get a lot of people. I think like on that list now that you mentioned, a lot of people might technically be better in terms of like overall talent, but like Shank now is a really good player, right? Zlatan is a really good player, but I feel like I have way better fitness than them.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So if we were on the pitch together, I feel like
You have endurance.
yeah, I feel like I back myself.
Yeah.
So who do you think is better than you that you've played that you've like? Apart, you said Yamuli, but who?
Yeah,
would you,
Yamali is really good.
Who would you say is better than you?
They're not famous people. Like a lot of people are better than me in like maybe the raw talent of fancy football. Like Crayon now, that Crayon is crazy. But like Crayon is not fit like me, bro. Do you get like I'm fit? So like I just feel like half of the shit is fitness and being able to
Just manage. You have to manage.
and I think my reading of the game is different. Like my reading of the game, I think is like really, really different from a lot of people.
All right, guys. Thank you so much once again for joining us. We're Lagos meets London. We're gonna let Blaqbonez and
Major AJ.
Major AJ go now.
Amazing.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, keep streaming. Back in uni, all the biggest records. Another record I actually wanted to
WETEGO
speak.
out now, so by
They
that time
say
it will be
WETEGO,
out.
Yeah,
It has
Money.
Young John and Fino right on.
Hey,
it.
Young
So-
John again. And
Young
I was gonna mention the accounts and my wrist is frozen.
Okay, yeah, that's No Sleep,
Yeah, what's the name of that song again?
Yeah, that's No Sleep.
No Sleep.
Yeah,
No
so
Sleep.
we
That was
have
my
another
song
one.
of 2023 when I did
Yeah.
ride bicycle around London.
You're still riding by.
Yeah, you don't see me riding bicycles all over London.
Oh, go check, man.
Yeah, I've seen
I've seen
that.
line
I've seen that.
Yeah, the line bikes. You saw the line bikes, huh?
I did see the line match. You're matching with this.
Yeah, this is a lime look.
The lime look.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well,
Alice, do you
look-
want to do the outro? Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. On this episode, we like to say Lagos meets London. We will say, you saw me this
Please, the
puff-puff.
puff
You
puff.
like
Is this
this
the
puff-puff?
remaining?
Yeah,
That's all.
we'll
I've been
go
waiting
on.
to finish
Yeah,
and bounce there.
But before you eat the
Let's
puff-puff,
end.
can we
Let's
just end the
cut,
episode
yes.
by saying, we will say Lagos meets London, and we want you guys at the loudest you can say Wahala, yeah? All right, let's go. Lagos meets London.
Wow. Let's go.
Thank you so much.